Hello and welcome into Sal Magley Stadium. My name's James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Niagara Power welcome in the Batavia Muckdogs. It'll be the first time that the Power see the Muckdogs in Sal Magley this season, and we'll try to correct the loss that happened last night, an 8-7 loss. It was against the Newark Pilots, who they had blown out 18-1 the night before. And despite a few scoring chances, a few opportunities to take the lead and close the gap further than they did, Niagara unable to take the lead as they were held off by the Newark Pilots, those late inning rallies that they were able to be on. Kohanski on the mound for the Power tonight, local Canisius guy. Obviously that's drawn some attention here as the Niagara Power fans keep trickling in. First pitch was scheduled for 6 o'clock today. Will happen now a little bit after that. And at Sal Magley, couldn't ask for a better night for baseball. A little breeze coming in from the outfields. And it was a high mid-80s today. Currently 78 degrees here in beautiful downtown Niagara Falls. Steve Heather behind the plate, calling the balls in strikes. Ray Bryant will be out in the field as the Power start to wrap up their infield warm-ups. Will be Kohanski on the mound. Catching for him is Brock Rudy. Scott Oben gets the start at third base. Bryce Arnold at short. Noah Marcello at second. They're all throwing to William Carlone at first base and left to right field. Nathan Manning, a new arrival for the Power. Cole Gabrielson in center field. And Aaron Greenfield will round out the defense at right. As Caden Walton makes the first plate appearance here for the Batavia Muckdogs. He'll try to get something started for him. Signal play ball. Kohanski out of the stretch, gets his sign. He steps and delivers ball one about waist high. That first pitch, 6:02 p.m. Called ball outside the zone. We'll make it 2-0. Or my apologies, 1-1. And 1-2 now. Caden Walton from Colorado Christian University. 5'11" righty in the box as he watches ball two on the outside. And 3-1 the count. As the ball sails over Walton's head, he'll make his way down to first base, and some sense of urgency for Rudy there. A lot of room between home plate and the backstop here at Sal Magley Stadium.
Now batting the left fielder from Alabama State, number 21, Abner Benitez.
As Abner Benitez steps to the plate now for the Muckdogs. One aboard, no outs. The leadoff man on base by way of a walk. Kohanski gets his sign and throws in. That's a called strike. As Abner Benitez swings and a high fly ball to center field. Gabrielson underneath that one, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. And now this brings up the right fielder. And that'd be number 29, Spencer Marcus, the Niagara University player. Kohanski steps in, delivers, and a base hit. That's going to fall in between Greenfield and Gabrielson. Gabrielson cuts it off, throws in. The cutoff man takes care of that one, as Walton will hold at third. A good throw in by Gabrielson.
Now the designated hitter from University of Wisconsin Stout, number 5, Charlie
Brings up Charlie County, left-handed designated hitter. Muckdogs aggressive with the bat today, so far in the first inning. County watches the first pitch of the at-bat, a called strike on the outside corner. One out with runners in scoring position. Kohansky delivers an off-speed, gets County out in front of that one, and the count quickly 0-2. Kohansky, a local kid, a Canisius College Golden Griffin. The pitcher out of the stretch. He sets and delivers. Ball low and inside. 1-2 the count. Kohansky with the signal. County taking some warm-up swings as Kohansky delivers, and a hard hit ball to first base. Stepping on first is Carlone, and the run will score. And a good play by Carlone, a hard hit ball down the first base line to make sure that was only one run and not two. But nonetheless, the Muckdogs have a run across the plate.
Number 9, Jerry Reinhardt.
As Jerry Reinhardt steps to the bat now. Kohansky again. Steps and delivers a strike on the inside. 0-1 the count. Kohansky steps off, wants to run through the signals again. Jerry Reinhardt waiting patiently in the box. Kohansky sets and delivers, and a ball high and up. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Beautiful night at Sal Magley Stadium. The fans still making their way in. An off-speed pitch hit to Marcelo at second. He'll throw over to first in time for the third out of the inning. That's one hit, one run. It was earned, no errors, and one was left on base as we head into the bottom of the first inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. Hello and welcome back to Sal Magley Stadium. My name is James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Niagara Power take on the Batavia Muckdogs. Leading off here for the Power as Noah Marcello, Skyline College student athlete that is, as he settles into the box against Frederick, the left-handed hurler. He'll throw strike one on the inside. Noah Marcello, Bryce Arnold, and Cole Gabrielson do up this inning. Blair Frederick fires ball one on the inside. Batting in the cleanup spot is Scott Ogren. Aaron Greenfield immediately after him. Nicholas Balsano, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Frederick again, ball on the outside. Nathan Manning batting seventh and playing left field. Brock Rudy, William Carlone, and Alex Green all round out the Niagara Power lineup. It's a hard hit foul ball right into the netting. And a hard throwing Frederick on the mound for the Muckdogs as he gets his sign. He'll set and deliver. Chopper foul down the third base line. They'll keep the count at 2-2. And you notice by the eyeball test, I don't know if you can tell on the live stream, and I want to get a count on this, but Frederick might be the hardest throwing pitcher I've seen at Sal Magley Stadium this year, as he throws a breaking ball low in the dirt. A drop third strike over the head of the first baseman, Georgia. Rounding first and heading towards second is Marcello. He's rounding second. He'll head for third. And standing up safe at third base is Marcello. That's a strikeout, but he'll take it as he stands on third base in scoring position, especially with the Niagara Power down by a score of 1-0. This brings up Bryce Arnold. Their starting shortstop today, saw him last night as the Niagara Power faced off against the Newark Pilots. Infield in for the Muckdogs to cut off the run to home. Corners anyway. Middle infield is back. Strike one fired by Frederick. Second pitch to Arnold, swing and a miss. It's a breaking ball. Finds its way down the middle of the plate. But strike two nonetheless. Quickly 0-2. Bryce Arnold from Campbell University. And he swings and misses. Another drop, third strike, and tagging him out at the plate is Batavia. Batavia catching for Frederick. It's Reinhardt at third, Floridas at short, Walton at second, Georgia at first base, and left to right field is Benitez, Robinson, and the Niagara University Marcus. Cole Gabrielson at the bat now. And called ball. Frederick steps and delivers. Ball on the outside. That one gets past Batavia, and coming home to score is Marcello. Marcello, who reached on an overthrow from Batavia over the first baseman's head, Georgia. He reached at third, and I believe that will be ruled a pass ball. Allows Niagara to tie this game up 1-1. Cole Gabrielson still in the box as he watches ball three on the outside. 3-0 pitch. We'll see if the green light is on. It is not, and it is a ball four. That one about letter high as Gabrielson makes his way down to first base. brings up Scott Ogren. Talked to the Niagara Power coaching staff today. They said Scott Ogren, one of the hardest workers in the weight room, as he steps up to bat now against Frederick. Breaking ball does not find its way into the strike zone. That will be a 1-0 pitch. Stoops Peterson, coach at third, Ben Asher at first. 1-0 the count. Frederick delivers. Ball 2 on the inside. A 2-0 count. Well, from a scorekeeper's perspective, Heather behind the plate, the umpire, he calls a good game, but his calls for a ball are very loud. Sometimes a bit confusing. That's all part of the game, is it not? He calls a strike there. 2-1. He's very vocal. You're very rarely questioning what the call is. He's got to listen for it. 2-1 the count with 1 out. Frederick on the mound. Looks over to first twice. Steps to the plate. And called ball. 3-1 the count. Batavia faked the throw down to first. Gabrielson, Northern California native, a Giants fan, as I found out today. And a hard hit ball to the second baseman, Walton. Walton is second, over to first in time for a double play, an inning-ending double play for the Batavia Muckdogs, but not before the Niagara Power are able to tie the game up at 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. Hello and welcome back to the live stream on YouTube. My name is James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Batavia Muckdogs make their way into Sal Magley Stadium. The NCCC's Joey Battaglia, the catcher, making his way up to the bat to face against Kohansky. 2 local guys and a foul ball back into the netting. A 1-0 count. Kohansky with the sign. He gets the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball into the dirt. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Kohansky sets and delivers another foul ball back into the netting. That'll make it a pitcher's count at 1-2. Kohansky again on the mound for the Niagara Power. He steps in, delivers a ball high. We'll make the count 2-2. Kohansky from Canisius, Battaglia from Niagara County Community College. Both a couple hometown kids. As Kohanski fires a breaking ball, gets away from him and hits Batavia right in the back on a 2-2 count. As Batavia makes his way down to first base.
Washington University of St. Louis, number 25, Joe Georger.
Joe Georger now. A third baseman, throw went over his head. Last inning, that allowed Marcelo to reach third base. As Georgia, the lefty, fires up against the right-handed hurler Kohanski. Rudy calls time to talk to his pitcher. Try to calm Kohanski down. Just say, hey, it's all right. Take a breath. After a breaking ball got away from him and a first pitch ball, you want to make sure he's in the right headspace to continue the inning. Runner at first base, not a big lead. A called strike. That meeting must have worked. 1-1 the count. Holgren at third, playing about even with the base path. Carlone holding Batavia at first. That pitch on the inside, called ball. And 2-1 count, says the home plate umpire, Steve Heather. 2-1. A delivery from Kohanski, a foul ball into the dirt and back to the backstop. 2-2. No outs here, double play ball in effect. Arnold and Marcelo, the shortstop and second baseman, respectively, playing close to the bag. Kohanski, he'll step and deliver. A check swing and a breaking ball. And a full count here. Three and two with no outs. Kohanski gets his sign. Looks back to first. Will step and deliver. Hard hit ball down to Carlone at first. Bounces off his glove. Marcelo with the throw over to first base and called out. Able to salvage at least one out there as the ball bounces off the edge of William Carlone's glove. And a runner at second base with one out is the current situation for the Niagara Power. Luis Rodriguez, the extra hitter for the Batavia Muckdogs, the PGCBL allowing for one extra hitter in the lineup. Both teams batting 10, a hard hit ball back to Marcelo at second base. He throws over to first in time for the second out of the inning. That will advance Joey Batavia to third base, who's previously standing at second before that play. So 2 outs and a runner at third. It's Michael Floridas, the shortstop. Batting ninth after him will be Christian Robinson. Batting 10th is Floridas. Hits a foul ball out of play and off the light fixture here at Sal Magley Stadium. 0-1 the count. Right-hander Kohanski looking to get out of this inning with no runs allowed. A righty-on-righty matchup and a hard hit ball to Cole Gabrielson in center field. He will not get to that one. And a base hit RBI for Michael Floridas as he stands on first base, and Batavia comes home to score. This brings up the center fielder Christian Robinson. After him, the top of the order will take the plate. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Kohanski. Breaking ball does not find the top of the zone. And that will even up the count at 1-1. 1-1 with 2 outs. Batavia Muckdogs ahead of the Niagara Power by a score of 2-1. Swing and a miss, and a throw back down to first from Rudy, not in time. And a good throw from the catcher. Just unable to get the lead man at first base. As Christian Robinson steps in there. Watches ball 2 on the outside. That'll even up the count at 2-0. Christian Robinson of Clark State College, a 6'2" right-handed batter. Joe Martinez, the manager for Batavia. Tony Brewington, the assistant coach. And a swing and a miss. A called check swing will end the inning, and the top of the second inning comes to an end on a forwards K. No hits, 1 run, 1 left on base, and no errors as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. Hey folks, whether you need to apply for a loan, open a banking account, or apply for a credit card, Niagara's Choice Federal Credit Union is the place to go. Niagara's Choice has 4 locations across western New York, including one in Niagara Falls on Packer Road. They even have a mobile banking app. Choose to bank where you belong, Niagara's Choice. Aaron Greenfield watches ball 1 to start out the bottom of the second inning. Nicholas Balsano, the designated hitter, and Nathan Manning, the left fielder, both due up. 1-1 count. 2-1 ball game. Batavia able to retake the lead in the top of the second inning. Frederick on the mound for the Muckdogs. Ball 2 does not find the zone. And a 2-2 count as the ball pops out of the glove of Battaglia. Hard-throwing Frederick. As far as it looks like a cut fastball in there. 2-2 the count. Frederick steps and delivers. Breaking ball that finds the outside part of the plate for the first strikeout of the inning. That's Frederick's third of the game. And this brings up Nicholas Balsano. Baylor University student athlete. And he's the designated hitter today. One of the newer arrivals for the Power. He stands in against Frederick, the lefty. Ball 1. Frederick steps and delivers again. And a called strike on the outside corner from Heather. 1-1 the count. With one out here in the bottom of the second inning, Aaron steps out and turns on that one. A good turn by Greenfield, but that one unable to stay in play or foul. Quickly 1-2. Frederick again, the 1-2 pitch. A ball low in the zone, a good block by Batavia. A 2-1 ball game for the Muckdogs. Frederick, he'll step and deliver. A breaking ball does not find the zone on the outside. And that will bring the count to 3-2. Nathan Manning, the new arrival, waits on deck. And a ball high and outside will send Nicholas Balsano down to first base. That is Frederick's second of the day. As this one brings up Nathan Manning. Talked to him today. His season ended relatively recently. University of California, Berkeley product steps into the box. A rare lefty-on-lefty matchup. Played center field for Berkeley. Plays left today for the Power. Has a breaking ball, and Manning steps out of the way of that one. Actually ducked out of the way of that one, but breaking back in was that pitch out of the hand of Frederick. 1-0. Balsano taking his lead off at first. Frederick, the lefty, can be a little more crafty with the pickoff move. We'll see what he does here. Does not throw over, but throws ball to the plate. Frederick on the mound. Looks over to first twice and delivers home. Called strike on the inside corner. And that will make it a 2-1 count. Frederick, the lefty, comes set and delivers. Ball on the outside gets away from Batavia. That will see Balsano making his way down to second base. Blair Frederick, Xavier University of Louisiana, listed as a left-handed pitcher and an outfielder on my sheet. That's been bothering me. His windup reminds me of Aroldis Chapman. That's who it is. As he comes set, has his knees bent a little lower to the ground. Hunched over. Honestly, from what I've seen, I'll get the stats on it for you. He may throw as hard as him, too. As he watches Manning jog down to first base by way of a walk. This brings up Brock Rudy. And Brock Rudy coming to the Niagara Power from the University of Utah. We've seen him and Tyler Lozano both split duties at the catching position. Lozano not in the lineup today. A rare sit. Frederick back to second twice and fires in home. A breaking ball that almost caught Rudy on the arm but did not. 1-0 the count. One 1-0 with one out. Runners at second and first. As a strike on the outside corner will even up the count at 1-1. Frederick gets his sign from Batavia. Left-hander steps off, wants to go through him again. Frederick just finished up his season. As he looks back to second, once, twice. He'll step and deliver home. Swing and a miss from Rudy. That brings the count to 1-2. Blair Frederick just finished up his season at Xavier University of Louisiana. Previously an LSU Tiger. 1-2 the count for Frederick. Rudy in the box. Watches ball 2 on the outside. That call time as Florida's the shortstop comes to talk to Frederick. Assumes something having to do with the pickoff play or possibly seeing something that Frederick's doing on the mound. Normally the shortstop is the captain of the infield. Looks to me this is the case here as well. Blair Frederick gets his sign. Looks back at second for a long time. Fires home in a hard hit ball. High and in center field. Robinson is underneath that one for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for your Niagara Power, the first baseman from Virginia Commonwealth, number 17.
And now this brings up William Carlone. William Carlone, the first baseman today, and the 9th hitter in this order. Alex Green is after him. Alex Green, the extra hitter. Carlone from VCU. As he settles in against the hard-throwing lefty Frederick. Frederick looks back at second 3 times, and a called time from Carlone, thinking Frederick's taking just a bit too long. Normally pitchers like to do that, try to get a batter out of his rhythm. I can't imagine Frederick's thinking about throwing down to second, especially with 2 outs. He'll step and deliver. A called ball low in the zone. That'll bring the count to 1-0. Alex Green waits on deck. After him, it will be the top of the order. Frederick looks back at second. He'll step and deliver. And a called strike on the outside. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and gets away from Batavia. And a check swing from Carlone. He was able to hold up. That'll bring the count to 2-1. And just like that, this just got a little more interesting. As with 2 outs, now 2 runners in scoring position, and the go-ahead run currently at second base, represented by Nathan Manning. Both base runners a result of 2 walks. 2-1 the count for Frederick. He'll step and deliver. And a high chopper underneath that one is Floridas. He'll settle, throw down to first. That brings Georgia off the bag. William Carlone. He stands safely at first, and coming home to score was Nicholas Balsano. And a 2-2 ball game just like that. And we're ruling that one a hit here. The first hit of the ball game for the Power. I wouldn't be surprised if that one was ruled an error on the shortstop. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, a 2-2 ball game. 1 run scored in each inning for each team. That's how we got here so far. Frederick gets his sign, steps and delivers. That's a strike on the outside corner. One with 2 outs. Frederick again. Looks back to first twice and fires home. Fouled off a hard-hit foul ball.
Fans, if you retrieve that Niagara Falls State Park ball, please bring it back to concessions. You get a piece of candy and you help the power keep those balls in our supply. Thank you.
Ball 1 the count now. And if you don't know, if you're in the area, retrieve a foul ball, bring it back to the concession stand. It is a free piece of candy. 0-2 the count after that foul ball. Frederick again, and a foul ball this time out of the stadium. I believe that went into the lake, or river, lake, whatever the body of water right to the right of Sal Magley Stadium is. I believe that ball found it. Still 0-2. Pitch from Frederick. A ball on the inside. And that one hit Alex Green as he's aboard.
Now batting the second baseman from Skyline College, number 19, Noah Marcello.
This brings up the top of the order. It is Noah Marcello. And Noah Marcello comes to bat with 2 outs and bases loaded. We saw this scenario from the Power last night quite a bit. Frederick on the mound, the left-handed hurler, fires ball 1 in. I don't know if Frederick noticed it, Batavia probably did. William Carlone had a huge secondary lead from second. Frederick on the mound. He'll step and deliver. Ball on the inside. That brings the count to 2-0. With 2 outs, bases loaded, and a 2-2 ball game. Frederick, a hard hit ball right back to Frederick, bobbles in and out of his glove. He throws over to first and out of the reach of the outstretched hand to Georgia. This will send 2 runs home. Now rounding third is Alex Green. He's in, standing up safely, and Noah Marcello standing safely at third. And that's part of the reason that the Sal Magley foul area and backstop, a lot of room here at this stadium, and you kind of see why it takes such an effect here. And Bryce Arnold steps to bat now for the Power. Frederick on the mound. Now a 5-2 lead for the Power. Frederick delivers a ball high. Missed on that one, 1-0. Frederick again. Marcello at third for the Power. A foul ball hit on the right side. That one also will find the river right next to the Sal Magley Stadium. 1-1. And a hard hit ball to the third baseman, Reinhardt. He throws over to first, and a good scoop by Georgia for the 3rd out of the inning. A 4-run inning for the Niagara Power as they retake the lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. Hello, folks, and welcome back to our broadcast as the Batavia Muckdogs, well, they make their way to Sal Magley Stadium, the Niagara Power. Looking to shut them down here. Kohanski's still on the mound for the Power. A 5-2 ball game. The Power able to take a lead in the bottom of the second inning by a score of final score right now is 5-2. They had a 4-run bottom of the second. Due in part to a throwing error with the bases loaded. A lot of foul room. A lot of room in foul territory for that ball to go a long way. And a simple throw to the first baseman, well, it can be detrimental for a score. 2-1 the count. Kohanski on the mound. Step and deliver. A strike on the outside. That'll bring the count to 2-2. Kohanski again with a 2-2 count, a foul ball out of play and out of the stadium. A couple of patrons of the Niagara Power out looking for those foul balls. Souvenir or a piece of candy. You can bring those back. A breaking ball. Almost gets Caden Walton, the leadoff batter. Not only this inning, but for the Batavia Muckdogs. Due up also is Abner Benitez and Spencer Marcus. Kohanski again. Swung on and missed for Caden Walton. And a strikeout starts the inning off for the Niagara Power. Kohanski's second strikeout and second straight strikeout of the game. He just had one last inning to end the top of the second. Abner Benitez flew out to Gabrielson in center field his first time up. A righty on lefty matchup. Gabrielson steps in, delivers the ball low and in the dirt. Want to know the count. And the music going off unexpectedly here at Sal Magley Stadium. And we're back at it. 1-0 the count. Not saying it's a good idea, but maybe like the NBA, have music playing during games. I don't know. Maybe we're just trying to try that out. 2-1 count. Two and one with one out. 5-2 advantage for the Niagara Power. A ball hit right in between Marcelo and Carlone to Greenfield in right field. A base hit for Abner Benitez. Good contact off the bat. First base runner this inning. And Spencer Marcus up for the Muckdogs now. Got an RBI double that scored Caden Walton in the first inning. Well, he's got another runner on. Let's see what he can do here. Kohanski steps in, delivers a breaking ball on the middle of the plate. 0-1. Marcelo at second, playing close to the bag. That called ball. Right-handed batter, he's covering on a steal. Not sure that Benitez, the left fielder, has a threat to do so. Swung on and missed, and a throw down to first base by Rudy. Head first dive by Benitez. He is safe. One and two the count against Marcus. We'll see what Kohanski decides to do here. He'll step and deliver, and a fastball high. Try to get him chasing something high in the zone. Did not work. 2-2. Crowd filling out here for the Power. Like to pack the stadium as much as we can, given social distancing and masking rules, as a base hit goes to left field. Manning over to cover that one, bobbles it as soon as he gets to it, but that will hold the runner Benitez at second base, and Market stands at first.
Wisconsin Stout, number 5, Charlie Ciccone.
All right, Charlie Ciccone up to bat now. Ciccone in the first inning grounded out to Carlone. And strike one for Kohanski on the outside. Ciccone 6'4" as he stands in the box. One of the tallest members on this Batavia Muckdogs squad. Big strike zone for Kohanski to work with. 1-1 count. Kohanski, the right-hander. And a ground ball. Hit to short, over to second and first. That'll be 1 out at second. And not in time at first. Arnold to Marcelo. Wasn't able to get the double play on that one. But there aren't 2 outs here as Jerry Reinhardt comes to the bat.
Now batting the third baseman from the University of Akron, number 9, Jerry Reinhardt.
It sounds like Jerry does have some fans in the crowd here tonight. Benitez for the Muckdogs stands at third as Reinhardt watches ball 1 on the inside. Ciccone stands at first after the fielder's choice. And close to a tie there. He hustled his way down the first base line. 2-0 count as the pitch comes on the inside. Two-0 with 2 outs to Kohanski. And a ball gets past Rudy. Coming home to score is Benitez. And there'll be no throw. That one went all the way down to the backstop. I believe we'll call that a pass ball. Now a 5-3 advantage for the Power instead of 5-2. Muckdogs so far today able to put a run across the plate in every inning this game. Kohanski, the right-hander, fires in a good block. Gets away from him, but does not get past him. Runners at the corners. And a pitcher in the bullpen for the Power. As this brings up Joey Batavia. Batavia so far hit by a pitch in the last inning. He came around to score later in the inning. Good block by Rudy. 1-0 count with runners on the corners. You'd like to keep the damage to just 3 runs so far in the game and 1 run this inning. Called strike on the outside. One and 1 the count with 2 outs. And a ball on the outside. Gets past Rudy again. County will come down around to score while Reinhardt currently stands at second base. And just a 1-run advantage here for the Power. as the Power do have action in the Niagara Power bullpen. Batavia still in the box, a 2-1 count. And a base hit back to center field. Gabrielson comes in on this one, rounding third and heading home is Reinhardt. The throw gets past Rudy. And going from first to second now will be Batavia. And a 3-run top of the third inning as the Power surrender their lead. As currently tied at 5-5. Joe Georgia from the University of St. Louis. He'll step to the bat now. Dylan Steen from California State University. He warms up in the bullpen for the Power. Georgia out on a fielder's choice. Ground out to Marcelo at second in the last inning. 2 outs, the Power trying to get out of this one. Georgia, good turn on it. And that one foul. Good turn on the pitch on the inside. A little too early, a little too far inside as that one is foul. Oh, 1 count here for Kohanski to work with. Took something off of that one, got Georgia out in front, 0-2. Crowd filling out a little more here at Sal Magley Stadium. A beautiful Saturday night. A lot of local talent for both the Batavia Muckdogs and the Niagara Power. Swung on and poked the other way to Scott Ogren. He throws over to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. The Power surrender their lead. It's currently 5-5 as we head into the bottom of the 3rd. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our stream on YouTube. Niagara Falls State Park, one of America's first icons, is home to the beautiful falls along with 400 acres of natural setting. Home of the Junior Ranger program, the nation's first park, instills the love of nature in children of all ages. Remember, save up to 35% when you explore Niagara Falls State Park with a Discovery Pass. It includes the Maid of the Mist and Cave of the Winds. I've done both of them. They are great and is available for sale in the park. Niagara Falls State Park, the official sponsor of the Niagara Power broadcast. And while we're talking Niagara, how about Niagara University? For more than 150 years, NU has been educating students in the Catholic and Vincentian tradition. Without Niagara University, the Power would not possibly be on the field and operating. Be sure to visit www.niagara.edu to learn more about Niagara University's Vincentian mission, admissions, and more. We head into the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Niagara Power not able to hold off the Batavia Muckdogs. Currently a 5-5 game after a 3-run top of the 3rd for Batavia. Cole Gabrielson, Scott Ogren, and Aaron Greenfield all due up this inning. Frederick on the mound. Steps in, delivers a ball. Call ball again. It's a 2-0 count. Frederick on the mound against Gabrielson. Gabrielson patient at the at the plate the first time up, as he is now a 3-0 count. He walked his first time up, and likely he does it again here with a 3-0 count. We'll see if they give the green light to him. And go up after him, Scott Ogren. Frederick steps and delivers. Call strike, low in the zone. That'll make it 3-1. And just like that, ball 4, Gabrielson has his second walk of the day. Scott Ogren, his last time up, grounded into a double play with Gabrielson at first base. Ogren 0 for 4 last night. He's 0 for 1 to start today. Hard worker in the weight room, hard worker on the field. Hits will come. As the right-handed batter settles in against Frederick, the lefty, he watches a breaking ball on the inside. I'll make the count 0-1. No outs and a runner on. You'd like to reclaim this lead if you're the Niagara Power. Frederick looks over to first twice. And taking off for second is Gabrielson. The throw down, a great throw, and throw beat him. But Gabrielson able to get under that throw, under the tag. And safe at second base is Gabrielson. Had a great jump from first. And a good throw by Batavia. Just wasn't enough to get the speedy center fielder for the Power. That was a called strike, 0-2 the count. Runner in scoring position. Frederick looks back at second. Once and twice, 3 times as he fires into home. And a breaking ball catches the outside part of the plate. And a strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the right fielder from Campbellsville.
This brings up Aaron Greenfield. Right fielder from Campbellsville. He went down last time in the second inning by the same way that Scott Ogren just did. A backwards K in the scorebook under his first at-bat. As Frederick looks back and fakes a throw to second. Steps off the rubber, but no one there. Frederick on the mound as he fires ball 1. Want to know the count? Greenfield at the plate, Frederick on the mound. Look back to second and a ball on the inside. Two 2-0 the count. Frederick on the mound. Looks back 3 times to second. And a pickoff move. Throw down to second. Not in time. Gabrielson able to slide in. May have been what him and Floridas were discussing a couple innings ago. Close play at second. A couple of close plays at second for Gabrielson. First when he stole, and that time almost got picked off there. 2-0 with 1 out. Frederick steps in, delivers, and a ball on the inside. Gabrielson a long lead. Thought that one got by Batavia, but he's in safely at second base on the throwdown by Batavia. 3-0 the count. Go ahead run at second base. Frederick gets his sign. He'll look back, step, and deliver. Gabrielson takes off for third. The throw down outside on the wrong part of the bag. And turning around, doing a 180, trying to tag him. There was Reinhardt, but thrown out on the right side of the bag to get Gabrielson. He stands safely at third base. 3-1 the count with 1 out. A called strike 2. That brings the count full. Three and 2 with 1 out. Infield in to cut off the run. And a called strike 3 as Greenfield heads back to the dugout. The same way he did last inning, a strikeout looking. This brings up Nicholas Balsano. The designated hitter in the second inning reached by way of walk, and he came around on that. Came around to believe on an error, unless he came around to score that inning. He swings the first pitch he sees, a foul ball. And 1 the count for Frederick on the mound. Gabrielson at third with 2 outs. Power hoping for a base hit here. And a hard hit ball to second base. Walton gathers himself, throws to first in time for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head into the top of the 4th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. When in Buffalo, you must eat chicken wings, and who does wings better than the original home of the wing, the Anchor Bar? Make your way down to Anchor Bar in Niagara Falls after the game if you are in attendance or in the area to enjoy some of Western New York's famous wings. Hey, speaking of food, the Niagara Power are now running the concession stand on fan food. Easy ordering for any location, from concession stands to on-premise restaurants. This is the easiest way and quickest way to take contactless mobile orders. I also want to take some time here to thank Island Ship Center, located on Grand Island. It's the place for all your shipping, printing, business service, and private mail needs. Due up Luis Rodriguez, Michael Florides, and Christian Robinson for the Batavia Muckdogs this inning. Luis Rodriguez last time up. We'll listen to some Paramore here, waiting for the inning to start. Ground out to Marcelo at second base. First pitch for Dylan Steen. He's in now for the Niagara Power. As a called strike on the inside corner, make that 2 called strikes for an 0-2 count. As he fires a ball and a swinging strike, a drop third strike, gets away from Brock Rudy as Luis Rodriguez makes his way down to first base. So a strike, but strikeout. But the Batavia Muckdogs have a runner at first base. Dylan Steen from California State University, the right-handed pitcher, native of Spokane, Washington. Spokane, I'm not sure what it's called. Anybody from Washington listening? Call in, let me know. Steen gets his sign to face off against Michael Floridas. He squares around to bunt, and the bunt goes foul. 0-1 the count. And on the bunt, it looks like Floridas was a little shaken up on that one. Not sure if it caught part of his right hand. He will confer with his manager, the training staff out for the Niagara Power, to attend to Floridas. Floridas Felician State University infielder. 6'4", listed at 210 pounds. Big man moves well at shortstop. A valued member on the defensive side for this Batavia Muckdogs team. RBI single in his second inning. Obviously hope he's okay. And tell by the body language, not sure that he is. He seems a little annoyed. May have to come out. We'll get a substitution here if that is the case. But he is getting looked at by the training staff for the Niagara Power. Usually with this, if it's a finger, if it's a hand, you like to see that you're moving a certain way, you're moving your hand a certain way. Tough to tell from where we are as he throws his glove on the ground. I believe he will be coming out. And as soon as we have a new player for you. And you gotta feel never a good feeling when you have to come out of a game, especially if you feel like you can battle through something. Not the case here, and obviously we will wish Michael Floridas the best in the future and the best in his recovery. Looks like it is his right hand, and he is visibly upset as he walks back to the dugout. This will summon a new batter for the Batavia Muckdogs. They'll come into the at-bat with an 0-1 count against Dylan Steen. Standing at first is Luis Rodriguez. Looks like warming up now will be Cameron Connolly from Pepperdine University. As he will come in for the injured Floridas. Runner at first base. No outs. Steen with a move over to first base. Not his best move. Aggressive leave from Rodriguez at first base. Can see why they want to keep him close. Pitch from Steen. And that gets Conley in the helmet. He seems to be okay. Got the good part of the helmet there. Makes his way down to first base. 2 runners on. One by way of a strikeout, one by way of being hit by a pitch. This brings up the center fielder, Christian Robinson. No outs, 2 runners on. No one thrown in either bullpen for the Muckdogs or the Power. Steen, the right-handed pitcher, against Robinson, the right-handed batter. Ogren at third, even with the base path. Estige wants to confirm with his catcher, Brock Rudy. Double play ball still in effect. Marcelo playing close to the bag at second base, as is Arnold, the shortstop. Carlone at first, not holding not Floridas, Connolly. Steen delivers. Squaring around to bunt was Robinson, but he pulls back. Called ball high in the zone. After Robinson, it's Caden Walton, top of the order. 1-0. Steen from the stretch will come set and deliver. Squaring around to bunt and pulling back again was Robinson. 2-0. Steen again. Gets his sign from Rudy. Corner's playing in. Squaring around to bunt is Robinson. He misses on that one, and it falls into the glove of Brock Rudy. 2-1 the count. 5 hits for the Muckdogs and 1 for the Power. Well, even that might be debatable. 5-5 ball game, all knotted up. Robinson squares around and pops that one up behind home plate and into the netting. Just like that, a 2-2 count. Robinson won't be bunting here. At least he shouldn't with two strikes. Steen gets his sign and delivers a breaking ball. Good block by Rudy to keep that one in front of him. 3-2 the count. Steen steps on. Robinson ready in the box. Steen comes set. And the payoff pitch. A good block by Rudy again. All runners will advance one base. And the bases are loaded with no outs. Caden Walton from Colorado Christian University. Ogren at third playing even with the baseline. Carlone at first playing in on the grass. Plays to home if you can help it. And a base hit in between Marcelo and Carlone. This will score at least one. And holding at third is Michael Floridas. An RBI signal for Walton. He's 1 for 2 on the day now. Rodriguez scores, Floridas at third, and Robinson at second. And Abner Benitez, the left fielder, number 2 batter in this lineup, 1 for 2 on the day. A base hit, he came around to score on a pass ball in the third inning. On deck is Spencer Marcus, also a base hit in the game, 2 for 2 actually. But Benitez up for now, a righty on lefty matchup as Benitez settles in. Bases loaded, same formation as before, with the exception of Bryce Arnold at short. He's playing practically behind second base. 1-0 the count. Steen looking to work himself out of a jam. On that last run, Batavia able to retake the lead. They've scored 4 unanswered runs after going down by a score of 5-2. 2-0 to Benitez. Steen steps and delivers. And a chopper back to Steen. He will throw home for the force out. And they get the lead runner for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder from Niagara University.
All runners
number
advance.
29, Spencer Marcus.
Floridas was out at home. Good play and smart play by Steen to keep this game at 6-5. Still a double play ball in effect. Went out here, Spencer Marcus, 2 for 2 on the day, out in the third on a fielder's choice. Top of the fourth inning, his squad is in front 6-5. Breaking ball does not find the bottom of the zone. 1-0. Steen again. Ball on the inside, 2-0. And one about shoulder level with Marcus, the Niagara University student athlete. The count to the right fielder. Make that 2-1. A called strike on the outside. Two and one with one out. Bases loaded. Step and deliver. And a blooper hit over the head of Carlone to right field. Gathering that is Greenfield. Coming around third to score is Hayden Walton. A 2-run base hit as the Muckdogs extend their lead 8-5.
Now batting, the designated hitter from University of Wisconsin.
That one scores. Christian Robinson, he was at third. He just had to jog in. Caden Walton hustling around third, heading home. Also advances Abner Benitez from first to third. Runners at the corners with one out. Steen, the righty, sets and delivers. And a hard hit foul ball. Did not catch the netting. Looks like everybody's okay.
Fans, don't forget, if you
All
return
right.
the ball to the concession stand, you get a complimentary
0-1 the count. It's County up for the Muckdogs. He fouled that one off on the left side. Another foul ball off on that side. A hit and run play as Marcus was stealing second. 0-2 quickly. To the count with one out. Call time. Double play ball in effect and 2 strikes here. You obviously want to take whatever outs you can get at this point. 8-5 ball game. The Muckdogs in front. Fouled off on the left side again.
Yet another Niagara Falls State ball. State Park foul ball.
And that one in the pool just to the left and outside of Sal Magley. Always fun when that happens. Still 0-2. It's County battling here. Hard hit ball to Marcelo at second. Marcelo bobbles it, throws over to first. That one in time. And I will score Benitez from third. Fielder's choice 4-3. Marcus stands at second. This brings up Jerry Reinhardt. Third baseman today, he's 0 for 1. Grounded out to Marcelo in the first and walked in the third. He would then come around to score. Two outs as Steen on the mound. Fastball on the inside, part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Steps and delivers is Steen. Another foul ball into the stands. Just like that, 0-2. A lot of foul balls in the stands. Don't really see that many, especially with the protective netting. Thankfully, nobody hurt on any of the foul balls that have entered the stands today. Another foul ball, this one outside the stadium. As a lucky patron, we'll grab that one. And yeah, bring a foul ball back to the concession stand. Get a free piece of candy courtesy of the Niagara Power. Concessions run by several of our talented interns. 0-2 the count. Steen on the mound from the stretch. Righty delivers. This one a high fly ball foul down the right field line. And we'll do it again with an 0-2 count. Good battle from Reinhardt. Reinhardt, University of Akron. He plays here for the Batavia Muckdogs. 0-2 count. He battles against Steen. Steen gets his sign. He'll come set. Step and deliver. Swung on and missed. And in the dirt, strikeout for Reinhardt. But not before the Muckdogs put 4 across the board. They currently lead 9-5. We'll be right back with our stream on YouTube. Fans at Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center, they strive to provide the highest level of care through their highly skilled healthcare professionals and leading-edge technology. Thank you to our proud sponsors, Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center. UBMD Orthopedics and Sports Medicine strive to create an environment of compassion, innovation, and collaboration with the pride and jobs they perform. Visit their website, ubortho, that's ubortho.com, to request an appointment at one of their several locations across Western New York, including the one at Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center. Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center and UB Ortho. We're at the bottom of the 4th inning. About 90 minutes of game time, and no reason for that. A lot of offense on both sides. The Batavia Muckdogs currently lead by a score of 9-5. Nathan Manning, Brock Rudy, and William Carlone all due up for the Niagara Power this inning. Nathan Manning walked his first time up. He would come around to score. Niagara's Niagara's 4-run bottom of the 2nd inning. Out to the count, a called ball for Manning. 1-2, a swing and a miss for Manning. As Frederick gathers on, tacks on another strikeout. That is his 5th today, and 3 1/3 innings. This brings up Brock Rudy again. Rudy, his first time up, able to make contact on the ball, but he flew out to Robinson in center field. Ball that sounded like it was going a lot farther than it actually did. The wind at Sam Magley Stadium coming in from the infield. He hits one right back out there. Robinson running in and making the catch after the 1-pitch at bat for the 2nd out of the inning. This brings up William Carlone. Carlone, the lone hit so far for the Niagara Power today. I rule it as a error, but I'm not sure I'm the official scorekeeper here. He steps up to bat, a righty on lefty matchup in favor of Carlone. Carlone, the right-handed batter, facing Frederick, the left-hander, former LSU Tiger. Just finished up his year at Xavier University of Louisiana. 2-0 the count. Waiting on deck is Alex Green, the extra hitter. Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League along for one extra hitter every ball game. We've seen it taken advantage of quite a bit. Perfect Game Scouting, an extensive scouting network as they set up this baseball league. And a hard hit ball for Carlone. He's out of the box. And a base hit right up the middle. Base hit anywhere in America. He stands on first base. He is 2 for 2 today. I'll rule that one a hit. No doubt about that one. Alex Green, the extra hitter. The 2nd inning was hit by a pitch. He would also come around to score like William Carlone. After Alex Green's at the top of the order, 2 outs here. Frederick, the lefty, fires a ball on the inside, gets in and out of the glove of Batavia. Heading down to second base is Carlone. Call that a pass ball. Alex Green settles in, another righty against Frederick, the lefty. Frederick looks back to second. He'll step and deliver. And a chopper hit down the third base line off the glove of the third baseman Reinhardt and throws over to the first base. And a great throw, a great play to get Green at first for the 3rd out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. And we're back in the top of the 5th inning at Sal Magley Stadium, a 9-5 ball game in favor of the Batavia Muckdogs. Steen still on the mound for the Power. Sets and delivers a breaking ball on the inside. No action in either bullpen. Frederick's been very good for the Muckdogs today. One and one the count. Steen again. And a foul ball on the right side of the field. Here's my question. 3 runs came around to score for Frederick. It was an error, so they wouldn't be earned, but it was an error on Frederick. So my question is, are those runs earned? I would assume no. Any baseball scoring experts want to let me know? Ground ball to Ogren at third. He fires over to first in time. I don't believe they'd be earned, but he's been great. The 5 runs are very deceiving in terms of his performance. This brings up Joe Georger for the Muckdogs. 0 for 2 on the day so far as Georger ground out to Marcelo and Ogren in the 2nd and 3rd innings respectively. He comes up with 1 out. Steen. And a chopper right in front of Rudy. Rudy fires over to first in time for the 2nd out of the inning. A rare 2-3 in the scorebook. And Luis Rodriguez, the extra hitter today. Alabama State University student athlete. And yes, the extra hitter, this league allows for an extra hitter. Both teams today batting 10. Steen steps in, delivers a righty on righty matchup. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. That one inside, doesn't find the strike zone. Rodriguez actually getting out of the way of that one. 1-1. Again for Steen. Swung on and missed, took one off of that one. And out in front of that was Rodriguez. 1-2. 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Steen delivers and a foul ball and a hit off of Rodriguez in the box. That one is a dead ball. One to the count still with 2 outs. Rodriguez struck out. Well, it was technically a strikeout. It was a drop third strike. He made his way down to first base and would come around to score in the 4th inning. Swings in a high fly ball left center field. Ranging over to his right is Gabrielson as he's under that one for the 3rd out of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for the Niagara Power. We head into the bottom of the 5th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hey fans, Zubin Custom Homes pays attention to details while providing a friendly experience. Client participation is key. They do not want to miss a single specification during the design and construction of your dream home. However, the level of customer involvement during the phases is completely up to you. Our team is experienced and knowledgeable. They provide only the highest quality of workmanship and use industry-leading materials. They differ from other companies because they offer their clients a flat rate, ensuring their dream home is within their financial reach. In addition, they never use models. Every home they produce is a complete custom build. Zubin Custom Homes, where custom is standard. Bottom of the 5th inning, Niagara Power currently trailed by 9, scored 9-5. Go up this inning, top of the order. Frederick. Swing on and miss for Noah Marcello. Frederick on the mound. Marcello reached on an error from Frederick. Talked about it a little bit last inning. That scored 3. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And looks like he checked his swing there. Appeal down to the field umpire. They'll call that that he did not check his swing. And a swinging strikeout for Marcello, his second of the day. As this brings up Bryce Arnold. Bryce Arnold, Campbell University. He's 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout in the first and grounded out to Reinhardt at third in the 5th. (9-5) the score in favor of the Muckdogs. Couple quick innings in a row. Arnold swings at the first pitch he sees. Playing very shallow is Marcus in right field. He catches that one for the second out of the inning. As Cole Gabrielson steps to the bat now. No at-bats so far today for Gabrielson. 2 walks. He was stranded at first. Was stranded at first in the 3rd and was out by way of a double play in the 1st inning. And stranded in the 3rd. Steps to bat here. The center fielder's been good for the Niagara Power since arriving in Niagara Falls. That one a called ball. And looks like that one got Gabrielson. As the Muckdogs manager out to argue that one. Looks like he did not agree with the call there. Nonetheless, I'm not sure that will hold up. As of right now, Gabrielson is on first base. Scott Ogren at bat. Now looks like the 2 umpires will not confer. Ray Bryant and Stephen Heather, the 2 dressed in black today. They will be called blue nonetheless. Gabrielson at first. He's still looking for his first at-bat of the game. 2 walks and a hit by a pitch. Ogren 0 for 2. Gabrielson takes off for a second. That one a high fly ball. Looks like it will stay in foul territory and in play, but off the glove of Georgia at first base. He ranged over and that one hit off the edge of his glove. After all that, it's just a long, eventful strike. 0-2 the count with 1 out. Gabrielson at first base. Frederick delivers home. That one almost gets Ogren on the inside. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Ogren and backwards K in the scorebook in the 3rd inning. Gabrielson at first base, a threat to steal. Frederick gets his sign, looks over to first twice, steps and delivers in a high ball. That'll make the count 2-0. Greenfield waits on deck. 9-5 the ball game in favor of the Muckdogs. Hard hit ball down to third base, and diving is Reinhardt. He will not come up with that one. Gabrielson around second. He's heading into third. And the throw cut off by Connolly. He's playing short for Floridas. He cuts off the throw. The throw will not make it to third. Not sure it would have been in time anyway. Just like that, runners at the corners. Aggressive base running by Cole Gabrielson. As Scott Ogren, you know what? He was looking for that base hit. Now he has it, and this will now draw a meeting. It looks like it is Joe Martinez, the Batavia manager, signaling for the righty out of the Batavia Muckdogs dugout. While we wait for that, I want to thank one of our proud sponsors, Dynamic Training Systems. Located in Lockport, New York, they offer personal training, team training, group fitness classes, and athletic development. They utilize the latest exercise science and individualized program for you, their valued client. Their dedication is evident in your results. Contact them today for hours, classes, and pricing. And we'll be waiting for the warm-up as the Batavia Muckdogs change pitchers. Fredrickson, unofficially right now, went 4 2/3. And it looks like Charles Andrew Parr on for the Muckdogs. With Frederick, 4 2/3. 7 strikeouts. 5 runs scored, but I believe only 2 of them will be earned. As we'll have Charles Andrew Parr, the 6'2" right-hander out of Andrew College. I've never heard of Andrew being a nickname for Charles, so it must have something to do with his attendance at Andrew College. But he's on for the Muckdogs here, and for the first time today, the Niagara Power will be seeing a right-handed hurler on the mound. Good crowd here tonight at Sal Magley Stadium in Niagara Falls. Parr comes into the game. As it stands right now, there are 2 outs, runners at the corners. Power seen it last night. They were able to put together a couple 2-out rallies to put a dent in the scoring, put a dent in the lead of the, at the time, New York Pilots. See if they can do something here. That's Aaron Greenfield going to be coming to the bat for the Power. He struck out twice looking, both in the second and third inning. Looks like Parr's finishing up his warm-up as Scott Ogren makes his way back to first base. Gabrielson at third after the aggressive base running on Ogren's base hit. And Greenfield now makes his way to the batter's box, cleaning up the home plate. Parr communicating with his infield, and it looks like we are starting up again. Aaron Greenfield, the Campbellsville product, comes down with runners at the corners, 2 outs. Parr, a white hat, high socks, as the righty on the mound. He'll step and deliver, and a called ball too high in the zone. It'll be 1-0 the count. One balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. And a called strike on the outside corner. That'll bring the count to 1-1. Greenfield 0 for 2 so far on the day, 2 strikeouts. Looking for his first base hit. 1-1 pitch. He swings, hits a ground ball down to the third baseman, Reinhardt. Reinhardt over to first base, and a good throw. Gets Greenfield for the third out of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 2 left on base. We head into the top of the 6th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Niagara Power currently trail 9-5 against the Batavia Muckdogs.
Sponsored by Niagara Falls State Park to the concession stand for a complimentary piece of candy to help the team keep the balls in supply. Thank you.
Christian Connolly on for the Muckdogs. He came in relief as substitution for Michael Floridas. Michael Floridas left with a right hand injury. Dove this inning, Christian Robinson, and then top of the order with Caden Walton. Steen on the mound for the Niagara Power. Righty on righty matchup. Steen fires and a chopper down the first base line. That one rolls foul. Robinson Conley got hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Got up by way of a fielder's choice. He was thrown out and forced out at home. 0-2 the count here. Steen delivers. And a ball hit to Marcelo at second. He's underneath that one. A soft line drive and the first out of the inning. This one, Christian Robinson from Clark State College. So far today, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. That ended the second inning and a walk. He would come around to score in the 4th. He squares around to bunt. That one goes foul. On 1 the count for Robinson, the center fielder. Seen him make a couple plays in the field. Speedster out in center. Strike 2 on the outside corner. That will make it 0-2 the count. And swung on and missed by Robinson. That's the second out of the inning. This brings up the top of the order, Caden Walton. 1 for 2 on the day. Infielder from Colorado Christian University. RBI base hit in the 4th inning. He'll come around to score. That was part of the 4-run 4th inning for the Batavia Muckdogs. 0-1 the count as he fouls that one off down the right side. Steen on the mounds. No action in the Niagara Power bullpen. Steen delivers. Breaking ball. Called ball on the outside. Might have been low too. 1-1 the count. And strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. Make that 1-2 the count with 2 outs. Niagara Power 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. They're looking for another one here in the 6th as they attempt to climb back out of this 9-5 deficit. Steen fires a fastball way out, not way outside, but outside nonetheless. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Steen again, sets and delivers. And a high fly ball to center field. Gabrielson ranging back for that one underneath it, and he will make the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning for the Niagara Power. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. All right. Folks, whether you need to apply for a loan, open a banking account, or apply for a credit card, Niagara's Choice Federal Credit Union is the place to go. Niagara's Choice has 4 locations across western New York, including one in Niagara Falls on Packer Road. They even have a mobile banking app. Niagara's Choice, choose to bank where you belong. Nicholas Balsano, Nathan Manning, and Brock Rudy all due up for the Niagara Power this inning. Bit of a rally there in the 5th. To no avail. 9-5 deficit here for them in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nicholas Balsano 0 for 1 on the day. Walked in the 2nd, came around to score, and grounded out to Walton at 2nd. Par on the mound, ball 1. Want to know the count for Par. He fires in to Batavia. And called ball again. 2-0 the count. Balsano, the designated hitter. One of the newer arrivals for the Niagara Power. As he couldn't check his swing, 2-1 the count. Fastball on the inside. Looks like he wanted to turn on that and couldn't decide if he wanted to pull back in time. 2-1. Manning waiting on deck. 2-1 the count. Niagara Power down by a score of 9-5. Only 3 hits for them so far today. And a ground ball hit over to Reinhardt at 3rd. He fires over to 1st in time for the 1st out of the inning. Reinhardt getting some work over there at 3rd base. He's had a few balls hit his way. Hasn't made an error yet. Nathan Manning, the left fielder. Arrived in Niagara Falls last night, getting his first start for the Niagara Power today. University of Cal Berkeley products. Manning, 0 for 1 on the day, walked and came around to score in the second inning. He also struck out swinging in the fourth. Call ball a little low in the zone. 1-0 the count. Ball on the inside. I'll keep an eye on our scoreboard in between innings. You'll see something that you don't see very often. Both teams more runs than they have hits. 2 errors for the Muckdogs, 1 for the Power. Ground ball hit foul down the right field line. 9-5 ball game. 7-3 the advantage that the Muckdogs have over the Power in terms of hits. Here's 9-7-2 for the Muckdogs, 5-3-1 for the Power. 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Balsano grounding out to Reinhardt, the previous at-bat. Swung on and missed by Manning. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Parr on the mound, the right-hander facing the left-handed batting Manning. 2-2 delivery. And a called strike on the inside part of the plate. And a good pitch by Parr gets him there. Manning's second strikeout of the game. This brings up Brock Rudy. And Brock Rudy, the starting catcher for today, has flown out twice to Robinson in center field. Center field in the position chart, number 8. And it's the number Brock Rudy wears today, as he will all season. 2 outs. See if he does the same thing here. Parr delivers. Strike down low in the zone. Make the count 0-1. Parr 0-1. Now quickly an 0-2 count with a strike on the outside. Parr a long walk off the pitcher's mound. Bit of a quirky style on the mound he has. Well, you know, it's working well for him so far. As he comes set and delivers. A called ball on the outside. And Parr, like most relievers, comes from the stretch even with nobody on base. Ball high. High socks, a white cap. As he's on, he steps and delivers. And a high fly ball to left field, ranging over to his right is Benitez. Looks like he will come up with the catch there. Lost it there in the sun a little bit, but a great catch by Benitez to range over to his right. A long way he had to go for the third out of the inning. As we head to the top of the 7th, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Hello, welcome back into Sal Maglie Stadium. My name's James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Niagara Power welcome in the Batavia Muckdogs. As the Alabama State University student athlete Abner Benitez made a great play to end the inning for the Niagara Power last time up. After him due up is Spencer Marcus and Charlie County. AC Chavez on the mound for the Niagara Power. El Paso, Texas native. He fires ball one on the inside. 1-0 the count. Chavez sets in, fires again. A strike on the outside corner. We'll make that 1-1. 9-5, the Muckdogs advantage over the Power. The swing and a miss will make this count 1-2. First pitch is at 6:02. Currently at 8:09. An eventful offensive game. With the exception of the last 2.5 innings. Foul ball hit down the left field side. Both teams have tightened it up defensively. No runs scored in the 5th or the 6th. And now on the top of the 7th. We're near the top of the order for the Muckdogs. Gotta imagine we might see some offense soon. Chavez delivers. Ball too high in the zone. 2-0 count. 2-2 for Chavez. Benitez 1 for 3 on the day so far. Call time by Benitez. Benitez reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. He came around to score in the 4th and also scored on a pass ball in the 3rd after reaching base by way of a base hit. 3-2 the count. 9-5 the score. Chavez on the mound for the Power. He steps in, delivers. Chopper hit to Marcelo at second. He takes his time, throws over to first in time for the first out of the inning. This brings up Spencer Marcus, the Niagara University student athlete. He's playing right field today, batting 3rd. 1 out for the Power, the top of the 7th inning. Chavez on the mound. He steps and delivers. Breaking ball didn't find the outside part of the plate. 1-0. Marcus 3 for 3 on the day. A double in the 1st inning. 2 base hits in the 3rd and the 4th. 2 RBI base hit in the 4th inning. He steps to bat now, having a great game. Chavez looking to shut him down, the lefty. Fires strike one on the inside part of the plate. 2-1 the count. Charlie County waits on deck. Chavez sets and delivers again, a swing and a miss. And that'll even up the count at 2-2. Two and two, 1 out. Muckdogs looking to extend their lead over the Power. Chavez delivers. Fastball on the outside. And that will bring the count full. Chavez again. Gets his sign. And the payoff pitch. A chopper hit to Ogren at 3rd base. He settles, throws over to first. Good throw, gets him at first by about a step. And Marcus looks like he tripped over first base. And the dirt looks like he's all right. But 2 outs.
From University of Wisconsin Stout, number 5, Charlie Ciccone.
And Ciccone, He's up to bat now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. He's reached base twice in the third and the fourth by way of a fielder's choice. Came around to score in the third. Chavez, a lefty on lefty matchup. And fires strike one right over the middle of the plate. A bit lower in the zone. Chavez on the mound for the Power. He'll even up the count at 1-1. Chavez, the 1-1. Ball low in the zone. AC Chavez. Name's Anthony, but he goes by AC of St. Mary's University, student athlete. Left-handed pitcher, and like I mentioned before, a native of El Paso, Texas. He's going for the second day in a row here. As he steps, sounds like that one may have hit Ciccone in the box. I do think they're going to call that one a foul ball. The count will be 2-2. Grabs it off the bat as he's trying to get out of the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Chavez, the lefty, fires in. On a ball high, he'll have his second full count in as many at-bats. Jerry Reinhardt for the Muckdogs waits on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Chavez with the payoff pitch. That one high and inside. Ciccone making his way down to first base. He's rounding first. He will not go to second. And a dead ball called as soon as Rudy touched it. And a walk for Chavez. This brings up Jerry Reinhardt. Reinhardt 0 for 2 on the day. University of Akron product. He comes to bat with 1 on and 2 outs. Chavez, the lefty, facing Reinhardt, the right-handed batter. Chavez delivers ball high in the zone. And 2 pitch is high in the zone and now away to Reinhardt. The last one was inside Ciccone. Rudy heads out to the pitcher's mound to try and calm down his reliever. It's a new ball for Chavez. 1-0 the count. Right at first, Chavez, the left-handed reliever, can be a little more creative with a pickoff move to first. He won't throw over now. And a called strike. Reinhardt able to lay off and check his swing. But a called strike anyway. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. A called ball. Make it 2-1. No one throwing in either bullpen right now. Two and 1 the count. Chavez again. And a foul ball hit into the Power dugout. Make that 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Chavez on the mound. He looks over, he'll step and deliver, and a swing and a miss. A strikeout for the 3rd out of the inning. And this will bring us to the bottom of the 7th. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube. Folks, make some room in your stomach as you're stretching and head down to Anchor Bar, located in downtown Niagara Falls. After the game, Ronnie has the 4 Points by Sheridan, the DoubleTree, and the Holiday Inn downtown. Need a place to stay in the Falls? Work with the outstanding staff at Marani Hotel Group. I'd like to thank the Anchor Bar and Marani Hotel Group for their sponsorship of the Power this season. We're in the bottom of the 7th. William Carlone, Alex Green, and Noah Marcello all due up this inning. 0-1 the count to Carlone. Swing and a miss. Make it 0-2 the count. Parr on the mound. He's been very good in relief of Blair Frederick. 0-2 the count, a 9-5 deficit for the Niagara Power this season, or excuse me, this game. As ball 1 high in the zone, make that a 1-2 count. Carlone 0 for 1. Depends who you ask. I have 1 for 2. Some people have 2 for 2. 1-2 count. Swing and chop down the third base line, but foul. Parr on the mound. Righty on righty matchup. With a 1-2 count. He'll come set and deliver. Swung on and foul tip back into the glove of Battaglia. That'll be a strikeout to start off this inning for the Power.
Now batting the extra hitter from the University of Virginia, number 3, Alex Green.
This brings up Alex Green. And Green, the extra hitter for the Niagara Power this game. He's 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and came around to score in the second. Grounded out to Reinhardt at third base in the 4th. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 count to start things off here. On 1 Parr on the mound. Breaking ball on the outside. We'll even up the count at 1-1. Action in the Niagara Power bullpen. Parr on the mound for the Muckdogs. Swing and a miss for Green. One and 2 the count. Parr delivers to Green. Green swung on and missed. A second strikeout in as many batters this inning. Warming up in the bullpen for the Niagara Power is currently Brock Rudy. Rudy, the starting catcher today for the Power. I'll be honest with you, I'm utterly confused. I'll do a double check on that. Well, this brings up the top of the order Noah Marcello. Strike on the outside. Excuse me, ball on the outside. 1-0 the count. 2 outs in the inning, 2 straight strikeouts for Parr. 3 strikeouts in his last 4 batters faced. One and 1 the count for the right-handed reliever. The 1-1 called ball high in the zone. Our correction here. As a swing and a miss, leading with the count at 2-2. As Marcello at the plate. I'm being told it's 6. That's Cole Gabrielson, the starting center fielder. So one of 2 things is happening right now. Either I don't know who's warming up in the bullpen for the Niagara Power, or a starting position player is warming up in the bullpen for the Niagara Power. We'll find out next inning, I'm sure. 2-2 the count. Power delivers, breaking ball low in the dirt. And that'll bring the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Power facing against Noah Marcello, the leadoff hitter for the Niagara Power. He swings and a high fly ball to center field. Robinson underneath that one, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for the Niagara Power. We head into the top of the 8th inning. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. For more than 150 years, Niagara University has been educating students in the Catholic and Vincentian tradition. Without Niagara University, the Power would not possibly be on the field and operating. Be sure to visit www.niagara.edu to learn more about Niagara University Vincentian mission, admissions, and more. Well, it is a position player pitching for the Niagara Power, Cole Gabrielson. I didn't think to ask him about his pitching repertoire. I didn't know he had one, to be perfectly honest with you. But he's in the top of the 8th inning, a 9-5 deficit for the Niagara Power. And his first pitch, a 58-foot fastball. 1-0 the count. Talked to Cole before the game. Bay Area kid. San Francisco Giants fan. Excited to be in Niagara Falls, explore anything that's not Northern California. First time he's been this far east. As he is on the mound now. 1-1 the count. Gabrielson steps and delivers. Another 58-foot fastball. Hit the dirt before it crossed home plate. 2-1. Gabrielson again, the 2-1 count. Ball high in the zone, 3-1. No action in either bullpen. Gabrielson steps and delivers once again. And a high fly ball hit to right field, green field underneath that one. He comes in to make the catch for the 1st out of the inning. Cole Gabrielson on the mound. Normally plays center field. And a quick meeting between Rudy and Gabrielson. This is a new batter Trey Bacon. He's in now. For the Muckdogs, a pitch by Gabrielson in there for a strike. Ball 1 for Gabrielson. That one in the dirt. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Gabrielson on the mound, listed as an outfielder. He's played center field every game I've seen him in. 1-2 the count. A swing and a miss for Trey Bacon. And a ground ball hit over to Marcelo. Throwing to first in time for the second out of the inning. And with 2 outs, that brings up Luis Rodriguez. And my apologies, there is a substitution again. Ethan Saramento. Oh. And a ball in the dirt for Gabrielson. And Nathan Manning in center field now. For Gabrielson, a little bit of a delayed delivery there. See from some of the best pitchers in the MLB. 2-0 the count now. Gabrielson on the mound. He steps and delivers. Swung on and missed. A 2-1 count. 2-1, 2 outs. If Gabrielson can come on and throws a position player, not sure what his expertise on the mound is. He's been good in the field and at the plate. He throws an off-speed pitch. 2-2. You gotta ask him, that might have been a knuckleball. It wasn't a changeup. It was too slow to be a changeup compared to how he's throwing his fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Gabrielson steps off. Gabrielson, the 2-2. He delays his delivery and fires a fastball on the outside. 3-2 the count. Gabrielson, the center fielder, listed as a center fielder, digs in. Defense behind him. And with the pitch, a ball high in the zone. That's a walk on, a 3-2 count. Looks like this will bring up Cameron Conley. We saw him come in for the injured Michael Floridas. In the 4th inning, Floridas left with a right hand injury. 2 outs. Gabrielson deals. That's a called strike on the outside. Make that an 0-1 count. Gabrielson, the 0-1. Ball on the outside. The 1-1 from Gabrielson. He gets his sign from Rudy. Ball high in the zone. And 2-1 the count. And Gabrielson, a pickoff move over to first. Doesn't get him, but interesting to see from the listed center fielder. Gabrielson again. On the mound, he'll step and deliver. And again, looks like a knuckleball. Might have to ask him about that after the game. 3-1 the count. Gabrielson on the mound, top of the 8th inning here. He deals. And ball high in the zone. Second walk in as many batters for Gabrielson. This brings up
Now batting for Batavia from Washington and Jefferson College, number 22, Trevor Dean.
This now brings up Trevor Dean. Outfielder for Batavia, Washington and Jefferson College. Good block by Rudy. 1-0 the count. 9-5 the ball game. Scoreless, 3 scoreless innings in a row for both teams. Gabrielson trying to keep it that way. Right-hander on the mound. Gets his sign, steps and delivers. A called ball. Again, that's 2-0 the count. Burns at first and second, both by way of a walk. A called ball again. Rudy questioning where that one missed. And 3 straight balls from Gabrielson. Three balls, no strikes. Gabrielson delivers a ball on the outside for his 3rd straight walk of the inning. Call time from Brock. Rudy, no one up in the Niagara Power pen.
Now batting the second baseman.
This brings up
Colorado
Caden Walton.
University, number 4, Caden Walton.
Excuse me, Caden Walton. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Base hit in the 4th, an RBI base hit in the 4th. Most recently flew out to the man pitching to him, Gabrielson, in the 6th. Gabrielson, first pitch of the at-bat. A ball low in the zone. 1-0 the count. Gabrielson again. Delivers a strike low in the zone. Bit of a delayed call there from the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count. One strike, 1 ball. Gabrielson again. Strike on the outside corner. That'll make it 1-2. See if Gabrielson can get himself out of this jam. 2 outs here with the bases loaded. Gabrielson a delayed delivery. Holds his leg up and fires in. Strike 3 to get himself out of a bases loaded jam in the top of the 8th inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on YouTube. Hello, welcome back into Sal Magley Stadium. My name's James Burns, bringing you live coverage as the Niagara Power welcome in the Batavia Muckdogs. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Niagara Power currently at a 9-5 deficit. Bryce Arnold in the box for the Power. Charles Andrew Parr on the mound. He's been great since he came in. No runs allowed so far in 4 innings pitched. Steps in, delivers again. A chopper down the third base line, but foul. Bryce Arnold, Cole Gabrielson, and Scott Ogren all due up this inning for the Power. Saw Gabrielson pitch a shutout inning last time up. Well, last inning anyway. Breaking ball on the outside for Parr. 1-2 count. Arnold's 0 for 3 on the day. It's a base hit into left field. That one will fall instead of Benitez. As Bryce Arnold is aboard with a base hit, is exactly how you want to start out if you are the Niagara Power. Down by a score of 9-5. Cole Gabrielson, gotta ask him after the game what he threw. Fastball, knuckleball. Whatever it was, it worked. Shutout inning for him. Parr on the mound. Cole swings the first pitch he sees, foul down the right field line by a few feet. One strike as Arnold makes his way back to first base. 0-1 the count with no outs. Parr on the mound. He steps in, delivers. Gabrielson, a high fly ball to center field. Tracking that one is Dean. Dean underneath that one to make the catch and tagging. Well, not tagging. He was halfway between first and second. Gabrielson gets back to the dugout. This brings up Scott Ogren. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Now batting, third baseman from California Polytechnic Institute, number 25, Scott Ogren.
And Scott Ogren, the third baseman. Base hit his last time up in the 5th. He was stranded there after an Aaron Greenfield ground out to third base. Ogren watches ball 1 on the outside. One ball, no strike. Parr on the mound for the Muckdogs. Throws back over to first. Arnold sliding back in time. One 1-0. Parr delivers. A breaking ball on the outside for Ogren. 1-1 the count. Aaron Greenfield on deck. Arnold at first. Ogren fouls that one off. Off the bat of Ogren, off the face mask of Batavia behind the plate. It looks to be all right, just needed a second for that one. One and 2 the count. Play ball signal. Ogren at the plate, a righty on righty matchup. And throw back to first base, not in time. Arnold diving back before the ball can tag him. Same again. Not sure if they're seeing something from Arnold. may be a threat to steal, I'm not sure. Action in the bullpen for the Muckdogs. A breaking ball high in the zone. 2-2 count now. Parr comes set. He'll step and deliver. An off-speed pitch high in the zone. 3-2. Will make the count full. Parr comes set. And the payoff pitch. That one hits Ogren in the back. As Ogren makes his way down to first base, we'll take a little sting if it means that he's the second base runner aboard. And just like that, the tying run is on deck for the Niagara Power. Aaron Greenfield, the right fielder, he's 0 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts looking, both in the second and the third. He then ground out to Reinhardt at third in the 5th. As Batavia went to go talk to Parr, his reliever. Greenfield comes to bat. Runners at first and second, a 9-5 deficit for the Niagara Power. Parr, the righty, he deals. And a strike called on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. 0-1, 1 out. Niagara Power looking to climb out of this hole. They lost last night by a score of 8-7. As a breaking ball on the outside, that'll make the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Parr on the mound. He comes set. He'll step and deliver. And looks like Greenfield didn't get out of the box for that one. Maybe he thought it was going to be foul. But a tag from Batavia sends him back to the dugout. And both base runners will advance. A.J. Kinney in the box now. We've seen him play in the outfield. He comes in relief for Nicholas Balsano. And a local Niagara Falls product here, A.J. Kinney, comes to the bat with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Strike 1. A.J. Kinney saw him in left for a few games to start out the season. Then more players came in and a rotation began. Here he is again. Nice swings and a high fly ball to center field. Underneath that one is Dean for the 3rd out of the inning. Just like that, we head into the top of the 9th inning. 9-5 deficit for the Power. We'll be right back on YouTube. I'd like to thank Schwab Interior Carpentry and Construction, the official jersey partner of Niagara Power, serving Niagara for over 20 years. And hey, UBMD Orthopedics and Sports Medicine strives to create an environment of compassion, innovation, and collaboration with the pride in the jobs they perform. In addition to the Power, UBMD Orthopedics and Sports Medicine sponsors the Bills, Sabres, Bandits, and Rochester Americans. Visit their website, ubortho.com, to request an appointment across their many Western New York locations. Top of the ninth. Scott Ogren, another position player on the mound for the Power. Abner Benitez in the box. He fouls one off down the first base side. And he watches ball one. The 1-1 pitch from Ogren, a ground ball to short. Bryce Arnold throws over to first, and stepping off the bag is Carlone. Didn't want to try and stay on the bag and have that one go by him. That's a base hit, a tough play to make.
Now batting, the right fielder from Niagara University, number 29, Spencer Marcus.
This brings up Spencer Marcus. Saw him a few times. He's 3 for 4 on the day. Most recently grounded out to Ogren, who was playing third at the time. He's now pitching. On the top of the ninth, the Muckdogs looking for a little more insurance. Aggressive secondary lead from Benitez at first base. He's being held by Carlone. Ogren on the mound. Steps in, delivers. Unable to check his swing, a breaking ball on the outside. Both umpires say it's a check swing. 1-1 the count. And getting out of reach of the outstretched glove of Rudy. That's a pass ball, a breaking ball. Almost a fake steal from Benitez. He stepped off the bag for a secondary lead. And he stayed where he was. And the ball went out of Brock Rudy's glove. Down to the backstop, and now Benitez is at second. Marcus at the plate. Charlie Shigoni on deck. Ogren looks back to second and fires in another. Call that one a wild pitch. That one a little farther outside and in the dirt. Brock Rudy unable to block that one. 3-1 count with runner at third and no outs. Marcus a double in the first inning. 2 base hits in the third and the fourth. Ground out to third in the seventh. Scott Ogren, first time we've seen him pitch at Sal Maglie Stadium. Listed as a position player, plays infield, and fires ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter from University of Wisconsin Stout, number 5, Charlie Ciccone.
Charlie Ciccone, University of Wisconsin Stout product, the left-handed batter facing Ogren, the right-handed hurler. You can call him a hurler. He's listed as an infielder, but playing the part of a hurler now. Fire strike one on the outside corner, 0-1. Runners at the corners with no outs. A swing and a miss for Ciccone. And he might have been trying to hit that one over the scoreboard or on the Little League diamond about 1,000 feet away from home plate. No balls, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. And a strikeout for Ogren. And just like that, the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman from the University of Akron, number 9, Jerry.
And this brings up Jerry Reinhardt, the third baseman. University of Akron product struck out his last 2 times up. Walked in the third and grounded out to Marsalo. At second in the first, he watches strike 1. 0-1. Ogren delivers. And a high chopper over to third base. Fire to first. And a good scoop in time for the second out of the inning. The run will score. Benitez scores, and Spencer Marcus currently stands on second after the fielder's choice. This brings up the end-trip product, Joey Batavia. He's caught today. 1 for 3 on the day. RBI base hit in the third. Most recently flew out to Greenfield and right. That was just last inning. He watches ball one. One ball, no strikes. Ogren on the mound. Gets his sign, sets, and deals. And a fly ball moving back on that one is Marcelo for the third out of the inning. So 1 hit, 1 run, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head into the bottom of the ninth as the Niagara Power attempt to climb out of a 10-5 hole. We'll be right back with our live stream on YouTube.
Heading into the bottom of the ninth, your Niagara Power, are trailing Batavia Muckdogs by 10-5.
How are you?
Niagara Falls State Park is known as the oldest state park in the United States. Just a 10-minute
Well, welcome back in. Bottom of the ninth inning. Niagara Power currently trail at 10-5. Nathan Manning up to bat now. It's A.J. Winger on for the Batavia Muckdogs. And for the MLB fans out there who are also Niagara Power fans, Stu Peterson's son Jacques just homered as the Chicago Cubs take on the St. Louis Cardinals. So there you go, calling 2 games at once for you. Nathan Manning, Brock Rudy, and William Carlone up to bat, due up this inning. His first pitch is a base hit right up the middle for Nathan Manning. He's now 1 for 3 on the day. Starts out his Niagara Power season 1 for 3, 333 batting average.
And now batting for the Power, a catcher from the University of Utah.
That brings on Brock Rudy. Brock Rudy, 2 pop fly outs to center field. And the second and fourth inning. His last time up in the 6th, he flew out to left. Runner on no out, see if the Power can do here. Winger on the mound. Bit of a sidearm delivery, a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. William Carlone waits on deck. Winger steps and delivers. And called ball low in the zone. Just missed the bottom of the strike zone. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. A foul ball outside of the stadium, and that's got to be in the pool, right? No? Hopped over the pool? That hopped over the pool, folks. 10-5 ball game in the bottom of the ninth, right? 1-2 count. And the delivery. Poked that one to left field. That one is foul. Manning was hustling around second. That one was fair. He's probably scoring. We'll stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Winger. The right hand, I'm assuming closer. There's more action in the Muckdogs bullpen. Can't imagine they'll bring anybody in. Pitch on the inside, misses. 2-2 the count. Runner at first. That's Manning with the lead. Speedster moved from left field to center. And a good battle here from Rudy. 2-2 count. He's making Winger throw strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. Winger with a breaking ball does not find the outside part of the plate. And the count is now full. AJ's first name is Aaron, but he's listed as AJ on the sheet I was given. So you know what? He's going to go by AJ. And ball 4 low in the zone, just like that. 2 aboard with no outs in the bottom of the 9th. This brings up William Carlone. Carlone so far 2 for 3 on the day. Base hits in the 2nd, 4th, and struck out in the 7th. Winger steps off, steps back on. Runners at first and second, 10-5 ball game. Winger looks back and delivers. A called ball low in the zone. 1-0. Alex Green waits on deck. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Winger, he steps again and delivers, and a strike. A bit higher in the zone, but right down the middle of the plate. The 1-1 from Winger as he looks back and steps. And a high fly ball. This one will be in the stands. Just outside the stands. That one hits and bounces out of the ballpark. 1-2. Winger again. Steps and delivers a swing and a miss from Carlone, and that will be the first out of the inning. A swing and a miss on a fastball low in the zone. And this brings up Alex Green. And Green so far today, like I said, 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in the 2nd inning. On base percentage is .333 today. His batting average is .000. Pitch in the dirt by Winger, good block by Batavia. Waiting on deck is Noah Marcello. He's representing the top of the order there. 1 ball, no strikes. Winger steps and delivers. Ball low in the zone. That'll bring the count to 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Winger. He's on the stretch. He gets his delivery. Steps and delivers a ball just a bit outside. Tried the corner on that one. Three the count. Winger steps and delivers. Called strike on the inside. Three and one now. Three balls, one strike, one out. A hard hit ball, high fly to center field. Underneath that one is Dean. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Power, second baseman from Skyline College, number 19, Noah Marcello.
And the top of the order now is Noah Marcello steps to the bat. Skyline College products. And this will yield a visit. As the Batavia Muckdogs confer, doesn't look like there will be a change in the picture. Hey folks, Niagara Falls State Park is known as the oldest state park in the United States. Just a 10-minute drive from Sal Magley Stadium and is home to the famous Niagara Falls. Visiting Niagara Falls State Park is on the bucket list of millions across the world, so why not visit it when you are this close? Niagara Falls State Park, the official sponsor of the Niagara Power broadcast. When you're still on the mound, there will be no substitution. Limited action in the Muckdogs bullpen. A 10-5 advantage for the Muckdogs. Marcel at the dish. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Winger steps and delivers. Ball low in the zone. 1-0 the count. Like to be patient here. New pitcher. Let him throw you strikes. Not to be too over aggressive. Winger comes set. He'll step in and deliver. And a foul ball out of play, but not out of the park. So you guys make it down to a game at Sal Magley Stadium. Retrieve a foul ball. Get a free piece of candy from the concession stand. For those of you looking to come. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Winger on the mound. And a high fly ball to right field. Underneath that one is Marcus, and he will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. And just like that, Niagara Power dropped their 2nd straight at home. Final score, the Batavia Muckdogs 10 and the Niagara Power 5. We'll be right back on this broadcast Tuesday for a doubleheader as the Niagara Power hosts the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. We'll hope to see you then. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast live on YouTube. For myself and everybody here, my name's James Burns. We'll see you next time.